Welcome to the U.S. Capitol, where they've been rocking the red since 1974 and just recently hoisted Lord Stanley's mug. Opening face-off just moments away. The Senators get off to a good start as they win the opening face. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Senators are going to be penalized for a boarding call here.
Well, it's going to be a 2-minute minor for boarding here, James, and I think it's a good call. It's a dangerous play, it's over-aggressive, and it needed to be called.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
But there's no better way to break the ice than to put it in the net on the power play in your first opportunity. Wouldn't it be nice to get the first goal of the game on the PP?
And manages to clear the zone. Moves it quickly over to Ovechkin. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Protas. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Pass out front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Jensen. Sends it into the offensive zone. Moves it to Strome. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Ottawa's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded.
Had a lot of offensive.
Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Moves it to Protas. The Capitals cross the blue line and are on the attack. The Senators gain possession of the defensive zone. The Capitals squander a golden opportunity to take the lead here.
Well, that power play really wasn't effective at all, James. But it correlated to nothing. You have to create some motion and be quick to be able to open up seams and lanes to the net.
What a hit on the play! Oh, my!
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still no score in this one. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Blocked in traffic. Puts it on net. Just enough to keep it out there.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Good stand-up hit. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Quick pass to Roy. Makes his presence known on the ice. And he loses control here. The Senators gain possession along the wall. Washington's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Throws it in. And he takes the dish. Oh, did he ever rock him in the open ice? Quick feed to LaPierre. Coughs it up at center. The Capitals look to start the transition game. Sends it in on the attack. Rammed along the boards by Beauvillier. Gets it over to Eller. Feeds it to LaPierre. Takes a shot. Yeah, they're jumping in right now on this.
And as they should be. I mean, you can play with an edge and play with a chip, but when you play dangerous and dirty, you're going to have to respond to your actions.
Payback time. Well, a pretty quick response to step in as soon as he saw his teammate taken out.
It's kind of that all-for-one mentality right now. I mean, just look at the bench and the response it elicited, sticking up for your teammate, especially when you felt it was a dirty play.
Well, with all that said and done with, we still got a game to play and face Players set to resume action. Washington's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Poked away in the defensive end. And the puck's knocked loose. Feeds it on over to Craig. The Senators take it across the blue line. And that's off a stick. And now it's over to Protas. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Oh, he came to bring the physicality tonight. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Jason's getting 2 for boarding here.
You know it's a physical game, and you got to be aggressive, but when you're over-aggressive and you're laying it on like that, you're going to get the boarding called along the wall.
Ottawa's won the face-off deep in their own end. Turned aside with a glove by Omar. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Play whistle dead as the puck goes into the bench, and I think that woke up a few players. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. The Capitals will go to work here in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Oh, it's another consecutive save. Deep inside the defensive end, still trying to clear. Scooped up along the wall by Protas. Stoppage and play offside the call. Giroux's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Ottawa's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Taken along the wall by Strome. Takes the pass. Feeds it over. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Ottawa's penalty killers get a hold of it.
Ullmark's been solid early in this game, and that's a nice save right there. And it's an important one as well for his confidence, as we know what happened last game. He got blown out.
The Capitals take it from their own end with time running out on this man advantage. Levels him with the hit. Solid effort by the penalty-killing unit as the power play comes up empty.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't. It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
McMichael's got it into offensive territory. The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Handles that one.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all...
This is picking up now.
You can sense that this was going to happen, James. They dropped the gloves. Everyone on the benches are standing up, and they're going toe-to-toe here.
And drops the hammer on that one.
Yeah, the clear winner as that final punch perfectly executed and a tough one on the other end. The Senators find a way to send a clear message with that fight. They say, we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough, we're physical, and we're not going anywhere.
Well, with the chaos cleared, face-off now for both teams. Handles the puck. Here he is, shoving in front. Shuts him down. Lindgren's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
I don't think anyone minds watching that.
There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books, second period just around the corner. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Ottawa's possession time is great, James, but this can be frustrating. I mean, you have the puck on your stick, but you're unable to execute. They can't let that get to them. They have to stick with the game plan. They just have to find the mid-lane of the ice and not be afraid to drive the net.
The Senators are off to the box. Here's the call.
You can play hard, you can play physical, and you can be an agitator, but you can't dance to the penalty box. You're putting your team in a vulnerable spot here, James. They got to figure it out.
The Capitals once again send out their power play unit.
Well, another power play opportunity here, James, and they can't squander this opportunity. Find a way to get on the board, otherwise the coach is going to have to start to make some adjustments.
Shakes off the coverage. Here's a chance. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Ullmark.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
And now he tries to get it across to Ovechkin. Back to the blue line. Shot! Oh, what a blocker stop by Omar.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Can't get a hold of that pass. The Capitals have it against the wall. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. From the point, they take control of it. Great read with the stick. Tries to feed it over to Carlson. Makes the save on the slapper. And they out of the box, another breakaway. Denied by the goaltender. Kachuk's exploring options with the puck. Oh, spectacular save on the play. The cannon from the point. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Oh, the home team is reeling here inside the defensive zone. The fans are nervous. The Senators take possession in the defensive end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Too much congestion in front. Feeds the puck up to Wilson. Takes it from the right side. Here's a shot. Scores! There it is! His first of the season, and look at the smile there.
I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush. James really used the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
Washington's push here in the second is paying off as they now lead by one.
Well, you can certainly see the energy shift in the bench and the coaching staff talking to the team about continuing to push, keep the pedal to the metal here. While you have your opponent down, you got to attack.
Handles the pass at center. Rocked on the play. Picked up along the boards by McMichael. Metin Palov stick handling in his own zone. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Shot! He's stopped by Omar.
Milano's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
Slides it across. Oh, he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Puck moved back to the neutral zone. Tries to get it to Milano. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
Lindgren's going to hang on for a whistle. What an evening tonight. A sellout crowd tonight, Cheryl. As an athlete, you got to love this sort of vibe.
There's nothing like playing in a building that is sold out, James. You live for these moments in sport where you can just feel it. You know the noises are going to change with the pulse of the game. It's awesome.
The Capitals have it now. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, a solid heads-up play to knock it down. And that's intercepted by Zetterlund. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Sends the feed in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Giroux's going off for board.
I played as a PKer here, James, and you know when you jump the boards that you're out there to do a job. It is your role to make sure you stymie that offense and you get your team back to even.
Face off and another opportunity to take a look at the man advantage unit here.
Power plays are a funny thing. Sometimes they can take away momentum. They have to find a way to generate some now, James. They always
up. All alone. Denies him on the breakaway. Takes the feed. Sanderson's taking it from his own end. Along the right side into the offensive zone. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Good hit on the play. There's an injection of energy with that hit. And a great save.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Ottawa's got the puck here in the open ice. Loses the coverage there. That's gloved by Lindgren. Sandin stick handling in his own zone.
Specialty teams create momentum, but not when you don't get it into the other zone, and the fans are frustrated in the building.
Gains control of the puck here on the blue line. Way too much congestion blocks that. Washington's in on the offensive attack now. Can't keep a hold of it. The Capitals keep it up along the boards. Scores! Excellent zone execution on that one.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one-timer, but what I like about it is that he's already said he knows exactly where that puck is coming, and he just wires it home.
Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
And he makes the save on that play. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Big hit. Quick pass to Carlson. Look out. Oh, glove save and a beauty.
Allmark's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see it with that save. He tracks, and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports. We've got a third period just around the corner. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports. Sabowski, Pounder, and here we go with period number 3, moments away. And they have dropped the puck here in the final frame. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Ottawa's going to have to outwork the goaltender here, James. I've really liked their play in the offensive zone. They've driven the paint. They found ways to get the puck to net. They just haven't solved the riddle of the goaltender. They're going to have to get some net front presence and take away the eyes if they want to put it in.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Washington's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. That's gloved by Lindgren. Pushes it across to Ovechkin. What a hit against the wall. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. The Capitals moving ahead. Gains the zone through the middle. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Sanderson. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Takes a shot. He scores! And look at the team huddling around. This is a special one.
Yeah, 300 points throughout his career, James, and that offensive producer that he has become, guess what? It's becoming dependable.
Ottawa's goal has suddenly tightened the gap here in period number 3.
Well, they're within 1, James, and it's not enough right now, so they're going to have to continue to counter, transition quickly, but most importantly, retrieve the puck. That is critical. To possess it. Protas is all around the puck, or the puck is all around him. Look at it whichever way you want, but when you have a point streak going, it tends to follow you around.
Ottawa's played well tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. The Capitals come up with the defensive zone draw. Strome's got the puck along the wing. That's sent in deep, and the forwards will change. Slides it up to Zetterlund. Quick shot! He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine!
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We are all tied up in this one. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Perron. Skates to the crease. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
The player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Big time stop there.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Shuts him down. My goodness, he kept going out too. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Allmark's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
Battling for it along the boards. Knocked off the puck. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Ottawa's got possession here in their own end. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Capitals have it behind the net. Looking for space inside the D zone. Dumps the puck in. Picked up along the wall by Milano. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Oh, no, it's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key save that he's need to make, and it's all about for a tender managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Puck dumped in. Stretches one out to Craig. Goes right to the crease. How did he stop that one?
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
The Capitals pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. He got all of that one. Carries it across the line. Puck scooped up by Milano. The Senators take possession of the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Carlson. Throws it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. The Capitals gain possession. Fairford's got the puck in his own zone. And it's a textbook body contact there. Puck dumped in and the forwards go for a change. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. The Senators gain control of the puck. There's a jolt of energy they need. And here we go. They're going to fight, and this is the response.
Well, it's a response to the injured player, right? And anytime you're a teammate sitting on the bench or on the ice and this happens, not only worry for your teammate, but you also want some retribution. You want to respond and let the other guy know that this can't happen.
Well, a pretty spirited... say justified response after he took out his teammate.
Well, yeah, and you knew they weren't going to let anyone get pushed around on their team, and it's a tough to watch someone get injured on a play, but stepping in, having the courage to do it and stand up for your teammate, I think the entire bench likes that.
Well, this game has new life breathed into this building tonight after what we just saw moments ago, but we still got a game to play. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. And a great save!
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
And we are still tied as we approach the final minute of the third. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Washington's got possession here in the neutral zone. Up along the wing. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Washington's got it in their own zone. Ottawa's got control of it now from their own end. Slides the puck over. Loses his balance on the play. Gains the zone through center. Good stand-up hit on the play. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! Here's a sprint for the loose puck. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Dallas, who always seem to be in a foul mood, are on the schedule next, and this should be a good one. We're looking forward to it. Giroux's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Enters the offensive zone from the left. He says, let's get physical on that play. 5 seconds, and he makes the save. And there's the horn. Regulation solves absolutely nothing, so we're going to overtime, and we'll do it next. Will someone get a chance to put the game on their stick? Overtime has started, and remember, you only need one shot to win this one. Takes the feed. Ottawa's ready to go on the attack. Here he is, he's close. Looking to end it. And he denies it. Oh, he had a beat, but it goes off the inside post.
The Senators are in disbelief as they wire another one off of the pipe, and this is so frustrating. You can see it deflating the entire bench.
Denied by the goaltender.
Sanderson's done all the work to get to the look he wants, but unfortunately just misses the mark by inches and puts it off the post.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Ottawa's going to start with the puck on their own end. Big save.
Listen, Jane, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go in great position, and makes the save as a result.
Slides the puck over to Ovechkin. Takes it across the blue line. Oh, my, you can feel it from here.
That has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Launching it from the point. Makes the save. Grabbed along the boards by Carson. The Capitals move the puck in the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Denies him. He got all of it. Feeds the puck to Giroux. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Ottawa's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And he slides it quickly to Batherson. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down.
That hit there right there tells me, James, that you got to do what it takes if you want to win close games. And this one's as close as it gets in overtime. And he really has been a barometer for his team.
That is a lonely cage at the other end of the ice here, Cheryl.
Well, it certainly is, and an extra attacker on the ice. Possession is critical. Got to win this face-off.
Looking to end it. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Here's the horn that the coaches will get their lists ready for the shootout, and we'll be bringing it to you in just a second. It's hockey's equivalent of high noon. The shootout is set to go. Stopped. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy.
You sound like my youngest child, crisscross applesauce there. And guess what? The goaltender didn't get tangled up at all.
Looking good, makes the save.
This is a huge save. There's so much pressure on the shooter and the goaltender in this one. You know it's coming to a halt here. The game is going to be decided in the...
Scores! Wow, what a hammer!
Yeah, he was waiting for the goaltender to make the first move, and once he saw the opening, the flick of the wrist and buried the puck. This is just an accurate, quick release shot that beats the goaltender clean on the shootout, James.
And he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease, just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Shuts the door there.
But does a great job of anticipating the play here, James, and makes the save.
This game is still wide open as we head on to the next round. Reads it perfectly and makes the save.
Love that he doesn't sit back in his crease, but he gets out and challenges and takes away as much of the net as possible.
Score!